After replacing a homegrown FoxPro database system with 123insight in 2007, DRM Industrial Fabrics saw on-time deliveries improve, much better visibility and reporting on stock and purchasing, and were part of the customer development group for 123insight CRM+. Since then, DRM has not only extended 123insight throughout their facility, but also implemented into 2 other companies within the group. This 10 years on case study explores the company's diversification and how 123insight has helped them to achieve this. DRM Industrial Fabrics Limited, based in Bury, Lancashire, initially focused on the rollout of 123insight on stock control, production and purchasing. Within the last 10 years, the system has extended its reach throughout the company, with 23 licenses now in use. Despite turnover increasing by 50%, they still have the same number of administration staff. The first area to benefit from expansion was production, with the rollout of shop floor data collection, allowing customers to use barcode scanners to log on and offer jobs.
We just started with a small number of computer literate people who we could train to book onto jobs, while the other half of the people were still manually filling in paperwork. And as those few people got better at it and more confident in using it, then we rolled it out to less computer literate people.
It works well, it gives us excellent information that we used to spend hours collecting manually. I do a lot of work on costings and preparing quotes for customers. It's very easy for me now to drill down and say, okay, we've made this product several times, who made it, how long did it take, what were the issues with it, and I can find that information sat at my desk without having to walk around and find pieces of paper. It gives us a really sound basis for quoting for new work, because we're in a very high variety, very diverse environment. We're not making the same things over and over again, but I can often find something similar, and being able to find that something similar through the search facilities and then finding out how long that particular job took, very useful.
DRM is in the process of updating its ISO accreditation to ISO 9001:2015, and Peter notes that 123insight has been instrumental for this.
From a quality and investigating issues, it's great being able to drill down and keep drilling down and down and down and down and down until you find out everything you want without having to hunt around. That's really good. The other thing is the new standard 2015 puts far more emphasis on customer satisfaction and, are your customers happy? And the key thing for us is delivery on time.
It's the traceability that's really helped, because if you have a customer complaint or a non-conformance, it's very easy to track through the system who did the job, where we got the fabric from, which batch it related to. It's very easy to track through that system.
In 2017, DRM acquired a competitor, not only purchasing much of their stock and machinery, but also servicing many of their customers. Although this quickly and significantly changed the business, Peter had no concerns whether 123insight would be able to cope.
I've not really thought about it because it just does handle like it is.
No,
it's not been an issue.
We've been able, there's a tool section in MRP that we've been able to use, specifically with the new machines that we've got for the new jobs. We're now starting to introduce this job needs this tool, and that then prints out on your works order.
Paper has continued to see a massive reduction, with a 50% fall over the course of the last decade. Paula believes that this is due to most documents now remaining in digital format.
There's lots of pieces of paper, and obviously through the system you can now attach documents to the MRP, so we don't need to keep a whole raft of those documents. Once they're attached to the system, we can shred them, so that's massively cut down our paper.
Back in 2007, 123insight CRM Plus was still in development, and DRM was part of the customer focus group that helped to shape it. CRM Plus has been adopted throughout the business, but has had the most impact in sales, giving them a seamlessly integrated solution.
It's just become part of the day-to-day routine.
It's part of the whole package, and it's very hard to say that we use this bit in this way.
Because I forget what it was like before we had it.
If you ask me to say what's part of CRM or what isn't, I couldn't say that now. I have no idea.
No.
It's
like the pick lists and everything come out of CRM, don't they?
Do they?
Yeah.
In an initial case study written 3 years after going live, Paula stated that they've only used the 123insight help desk 2 or 3 times per year. Although this number has increased as they've taken advantage of new features, they're still within the 123insight customer average of 1 call per month. Paula has found that the help desk has been invaluable in resolving issues, even when they sometimes fall outside of the scope of 123insight.
The help desk are brilliant. I had an issue last week where we had a power cut and my MRP software stopped working. I spoke to Carrie, who sent me a leaflet on a procedure to go through to find out whether it was an IT issue or a 123insight issue. And once I'd followed those steps, it turned out that it was an IT issue I was having.
DRM's low monthly subscription also entitles them to regular software updates, and Paula commented that they've received several noteworthy features, including the ability to take additional transportation costs into account.
Some of our traders from overseas, we were having to manually account for landed costs and the length of time that the deliveries take to come in from overseas. Sometimes it was difficult to match up. Actually, this delivery came in, but the cost needs to go here. Now with landed costs, everything is just straight in, and you can see immediately what your actual cost is going to be, and that's made a big difference in actually seeing how much products cost with delivery included.
Many companies are concerned about installing upgrades to software, and Paula noted that upgrades to other apps such as accounts have often been problematic, but with 123insight she never has any concerns. Although she would previously install updates herself, now she takes advantage of 123insight's upgrade service, whereby help desk staff will install upgrades remotely for just £295.
I did, in the beginning I used to do the upgrades myself, but it was very time consuming for me. Rachel can do it in a matter of a couple of hours, half an hour sometimes if it's a smaller upgrade. So that's a big thing for me as a time saving there. But no, I can't think of any time when it's been upgraded that there was an issue with it afterwards.
123insight's customer care staff regularly visit DRM, keeping them informed about updates to the product and company and understanding how DRM's business is changing, offering advice and ideas where possible. Paula appreciates that this upfront approach helps to keep a regular dialogue open so that problems don't arise.
If there is an issue, it's taken seriously and dealt with quickly and efficiently. It's nice that Emma comes and visits, and it's nice to put a face to the name, and you almost become friends, don't you?
In addition to the benefits they've seen across their own company, DRM have also rolled out 123insight to 2 other companies within the group. One of the businesses has been trying to implement an alternative solution for over a year before they were acquired by DRM. Although there was initial resistance to change because of the amount of money spent, the decision was made to drop the system in favour of 123insight, which was subsequently installed, trained and up and running within 2 weeks. Peter felt that the relationship they had with 123insight made it a simple decision to continue with it, expanding its use and rolling it out to other companies.
Business is about risk and managing risk, and if you've got to assess risk, and if you're always dealing with the same people and people you've learned to know and trust, it's a big advantage. We really like long-term relationships and building these and learning who to trust. It's easy to become friends with somebody who you don't have disputes with.
Well, yeah.